It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Sorry about that. Michael muted. What's happening, everybody? Hope everybody is doing good. I'm here to kick off another live show. I am your host, Antoine, aka the Bigfella. I'm going to be talking about the pros and cons of hunting on public versus private land. Um, from my point of view, anyway, things that I've noticed. But before we go ahead and kick off, we're going to have a little drink because we're also going to be kicking off my birthday this week. And my official birthday is on Sunday. I will be leaving my 30s, entering my 40s. So I'm super excited. I'm going to be drinking some sweet tea vodka made by Firefly. And I'm drinking this bad boy straight, no chaser, no mixer, no nothing. We're just going to pour that over a little ice ball. This will probably be all I drink tonight. I'm actually babysitting a brisket right now as we speak. It's outside in the smoker right now. Put that on about 6 o'clock. Should be done by 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Some point in time, so I'm going to be up and down with that all night. But I got my drink poured, so I just want to say cheers to you guys. Thank you very much for joining the live. Ooh, that didn't get cold. Cigar for tonight. I actually stopped by the cigar store yesterday and I saw this is a Liga Perfecta. It's a rum exclusive. I have my face real quick so y'all can see the logo. As you can tell, glass tube. I want to save that. Smells fantastic. Definitely want to save this. Too. Maybe I put some other cigars in this bad boy as well. Put that on the floor so in hopes that it doesn't run away. Take all this stickerage off. I don't think I have an ashtray down here. Whoops. I see something I can use. Just give me a second. We'll just sit back here. Ashtray. And to grab my lighter. The cigar smells pretty sweet. All right. Turn on the ceiling fan, get it pushed out of here. So hopefully everybody's week has been going great. Hopefully everybody's Thanksgiving was fantastic. I'm still a little full from yesterday. I ate so much. I think um, I felt like I didn't eat as much as I would normally eat, but I still felt like I ate a lot. Especially the dessert category. We had so many different sweets. Believe it or not, we didn't have any pies. It was just like cakes and the dessert that I make was called a Rockefeller. Um, that thing was phenomenal. Someone made some peach cobbler egg rolls. Those were fantastic as well. Um, but yeah, we fried a turkey. Nobody smoked. I didn't smoke the turkey this year. Nobody oven roasted one. I don't think. If somebody did, I didn't see it. So, um, but yeah, I'm still stuck. I don't have any pictures of any of my plates that I ate yesterday, but later on in the show, I have some dishes that I created over the past couple weeks that I haven't posted because I wasn't ready to bring back the segments of the show yet. But we have Ode to Cookaholics coming back tonight, and then we also have Catch of the Week. With it being hunting season, it's a bunch of like deer harvests and got quite a few of them. Some very, very nice harvests so far this year. I can't wait to show you guys those. But we're just going to talk a little bit throughout the night. We may get off topic here and there and talk about the pros and cons of hunting private land and public land. Just waiting for a few more people to join. I see some people commenting already. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Marshall, at the beginning of the show that about the sound. I had it muted because I was back here having a coughing attack while the thing was coughing, counting down, and I didn't want you guys hearing that over top of all the music. So, pretty much got to unmute myself. But thank you very much for joining the show. Greatly appreciate that. I've never smoked this brand of cigar before. A Liga Perfecta Habano, ring size was 6, length is 50. You guys are interested in that? Pretty big cigar. This will probably last the entire show. I'm not gonna lie. But I think it's mild enough to where I could smoke this thing in one sitting. I'll probably try to at least. I may put it out. I don't know. I might tap out. We'll see how I feel later on. There we go. The drink's got some chill to it now, so we are good to go. So tonight's topic: hunting public lands, private lands. I have done both. This year, I'm kind of I don't want to say forced to hunt public land, but all the private land that I had access to really isn't available to me right now. multiple different reasons. I don't know if I want to get into that or not, but um, I do want to say thank God for public land because if there were no public lands around me to be able to hunt, I'd have to drive a pretty good distance away, or probably just not hunt at all. So I guess we can throw that in the pro column. But on the public lands that I've hunted, I've only hunted one area so far, and I haven't seen any deer yet. I've seen signs. If you guys watched my last hunting video that I posted last Saturday or last Sunday, you'll see what I'm talking about. I saw all kinds of signs. The video that's probably going to post on Sunday actually took my youngest son out there for his very first hunt with his own gun. Super excited about that video. I can't wait for that to go live. Um, we sat and didn't see anything, unfortunately. We actually got up with a couple of my oldest son's friends. Um, I guess nobody with their hunting club was hunting, but they really wanted to hunt, so we kind of got together and did some man drives. So you guys can see all that in the video as well. But I'm super excited about little fella actually getting out there and getting into the hunting game with me. It's something else I can pass down to him, and they can pass down to their children. Um, so both public and private land, gives us that opportunity of being able to pass stuff down like that to the younger generation, and hopefully hunting will continue. Trying to get the second bird even. Now, uh, some of one of the cons I'm already noticing with hunting public lands is there's no way to tell right now, or at least where I've been at so far this year, they actually have a check-in, check-out system, so you can see if someone's actually already there. That way, because me personally, I don't like um, going into public land with somebody there, even though I want to hunt. I don't want to just start walking because I don't know where that person is. I don't want to interrupt their hunt at all. Um, I've done it before, like when I very first started hunting. I was walking in the woods, and a guy happened to be sitting in a climbing tree stand, and he kind of made a noise, and I like looked up and saw him. I apologized, and I backed out the way I came, so I wouldn't disturb his hunt any more than I already had. So that's one of the cons that I don't like about hunting public lands. Is definitely interrupting someone else's hunt. But the neat thing about hunting where I've been hunting at the past couple weekends is they do have that check in, check out system, so you can actually pull it up on your phone and see how many people are checked in, if any. That way you'll get an idea of who's there. Luckily, when I've gone the past couple weekends, nobody's been on the patch of property that we've hunted on. But that's just a small, um, even though it's in Virginia and it's public, it's like a separate entity. It's through the Rappahannock Wildlife Refuge. They have that system. So far, I haven't seen the state of Virginia come up with a check-in, check-out system of anything like some of the other public tracks that they have. So I plan on going out this Sunday. I just got to check the rule and regulations. I think they allow Sunday hunting. I want to roll out there and see if I can get on a deer. We just try a different piece of land and see if we can come up with anything. But as far as I've seen so far, I have not seen any check-in, check-out system with the rest of the properties in the state of Virginia. So I won't know for sure if someone's there or not. They have multiple like parking lots, if you will, like on different sides. So it may be possible I'll park and I'm like, oh great, there's no other vehicles here, no one else is hunting here, and then I try to walk somewhere and I'm interrupting someone's hunt because they walk from where they can't park at. So you can take that and throw that into a pro for private land, because but I want to say all the time, most of the time you have the land to yourself, and barring any trespassers or anything like that, You don't have anything to worry about or anybody interrupting your hunt whatsoever. Um, Now, one thing that's a pro for private land where it isn't for public land, you can actually set up permanent tree stands where you know that they like to come in. Whereas I wouldn't trust leaving anything like that out in the woods on public land. Somebody would steal it. I remember one time when I went fishing, I had a couple of different rods out, and there happened to be a picnic table on the bank. And I had one rod laid out across the picnic table, and I was fishing with the other two. Decided to leave, left one rod on the table. I swear to you, I probably drove 3 minutes up the road. I'm like, oh crap, left that fishing rod. Turned around, got back, that fishing rod was gone. Somebody had gotten it and left, like just like that. With it, they had to have been watching me and saw me leave it. But that fishing rod was gone. It was a good rod too. Sitting here thinking about it. But yeah, that's score one for the private lands because you can do that stuff. Whereas on public, you really can't because not everybody's honest these days. Now, one thing I think I can say with public land, whereas um, private landowners could possibly do stuff to keep deer on their property. I don't want to say baiting or anything like that, but they may have a garden up there by the house that they get vegetables and stuff out of, or they might be right next door to a farmer that has a big plot of land, and they know those deer are going to come from say this direction, go through their property to get to the farm to eat. Set a tree stand right up in the middle, and you got like a deer oasis. Whereas you try baiting or growing anything on any public land where they check it constantly, you might as well forget about it. This cigar is really good. I'm gonna have to save this paperwork so I can get it in the future. I think this cigar was $15 if I remember right. Trying to keep an eye on the time around. I think the show will probably be done around 10:30. I'll have to go out there and check the brisket and see if it's time to start spraying that bad boy. Um, I was actually able to go to Costco. Um, they usually have briskets most of the time, but it's hard getting any of the USDA prime stuff because those briskets like sell like hotcakes, and I've seen them 120 to 150 bucks per brisket, and they still fly off the show. I think I paid $120 for the brisket that I have in the smoker right now. We got a couple comments. Carmen Klein says, "Happy birthday, man! I appreciate that. Getting old, definitely for sure." We got old Ibrahim in the house. What's the word, boss man? I can't call it, man. I'm just sitting here enjoying a smoke and a drink here in the YouTube studio, talking about the pros and cons of hunting public land versus private land. Hopefully, everything is good with the family. Hopefully, your Thanksgiving was good as well. I know mine was. I was telling the subscribers earlier. I was still full off of all that I ate yesterday. I know you threw down. You down there closer to all that family. I know y'all had y'all some a big dinner going. Then I'll tell you guys another one, especially for Virginia. I went on the I went in the app and was looking at like different places of public land to hunt around me, and I was actually pretty shocked at what was around me and what was available. I've lived in King George County all my life, and per the Virginia Department of Game and Wildlife, they call it DWR now. According to that website, one of the state parks that's literally 5 minutes up the street from me, you can hunt at that bad boy. I had no clue that you could hunt there. They got nature trails and water access and campgrounds and all that stuff. So it didn't even cross my mind about thinking about trying to hunt there. But that website says you can, so I definitely want to check it out one day because I know that place is loaded with deer. But as far as King George County is concerned, I think I've tried like 6 or 7 different places, or let me not say it's King George County. Um, Within like a 30-minute drive, I have like 6 or 7 different places. So I definitely got some spots to hunt. Plus, they changed their name again. I think they went back to AP Hill, Anderson Hill, Penn Hill, which is also not that far from me. That's where I fish at a lot. They give you access to hunt. You just got to sign up for an iSportsman account, do a background check, and then pay their fee. Their fee used to be like $60 to be able to hunt for the entire hunt season. That thing went up to like almost $120, and I had some sticker shock. I ain't gonna lie. Um, I had some sticker shock, but like looking at the price of that, and I was like, good God, $120 to be able to hunt just for the season. But it doesn't work like that fishing license does, where say you buy the fishing license on June 30th of this year, and it'll expire June 29th of the following year. Now that thing starts the fishing license for, I'm sorry, the hunt license for $120 starts at in September, I think, and that thing ends in like February, March, or something like that. After whatever spring turkey is up, I believe, that's when the hunt license cuts off for $120. So I was like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna see about staying with this free public land. This cigar doesn't put off a lot of smoke too. Now I'm really digging that as well. Um, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna look into that public park that's right up the street from me. But there's an email address there. I may email that and see that I saw that the BWR, yeah, BWD, whatever they call it, the Wildlife Resources, BWR. There we go. Um, Said that I can hunt. Hunting is allowed there. I just want to see if they have a specified area for hunting or the whole property is available for hunting. So I definitely want to check that out. Oh man, what's going on, Randall? Long time no see, man. It's everything's been going pretty good. Hopefully everything's been going well with you. Yeah, definitely long time no talk. That is definitely for sure. It's good to hear from you. Let's see, Randy. Oh, I got to sneeze. I think there it is. Excuse me. Randy has a question. He says, "Hey, big fella, shooting your modified choke with buckshot and slugs. How would you load buckshot and slugs together, and how would you load them? Buckshot first or slug first, and then buckshot?" Me personally, I would go with slugs first because I like to hunt at a distance, and then if you shoot it, and like you said, you try to give it enough time to pass on, and you walk up on it and it doesn't, you have that buckshot already loaded. And if he does get up and dart, you can fire, a shot that that's a broader range to give you a better hitting pattern. But that's how I would do it anyway. I know some people just go all slugs. I've done that before. Um, but this is also coming from somebody that hasn't killed any deer with their shotgun yet. All the deer that I've harvested have been with my crossbow. But that's how I've approached hunting with my shotgun here as of late. it's slug first, and then buckshot. Um, I'll probably do slug, buckshot, and then slug, and then buckshot until you don't have any more room. I want to open that question up to you guys. Those of you that hunt, how would you guys load your shotgun? Would you guys load it the same way as me, with the slug first and then a couple buckshots, or would y'all do all slugs, or would y'all say get rid of the slugs and just go straight buckshot? The only reason I like carrying a buckshot is because the woods here in Virginia get pretty thick sometimes, and you need to send as many projectiles through it as possible to try to hit the deer. Ooh. Another thought just came to my mind about public land. Um, you don't have to maintain it; the state will. Um, I know a lot of times when I've hunted with private landowners, they want they'll talk about the stuff they would have to do to keep their pathways clear and checking on stands and all that kind of stuff. It sucks to get into a ground blind that you were placed last year and there's a yellow jacket nest or some snakes or something in there. Public man, you ain't got to worry about all that stuff. But again, on the back, the drawback to that is you got to bring all that stuff in there with you, and bringing a ground blind to some public area. Yeah, you can set it up and it looks great, but you got to remember that's those deer's habitat. They kind of know it like the back of their hand, and it would be essentially like you coming home one day and somebody like got inside your house, put something there and left it, or just put something there in general, and you come in the house and be like, I didn't leave that there. It's the same thing as if you go in the woods and put up a ground blind, you got to give those deer um, that chance to like see it there and get used to going by it. Walking by it. That's why I like putting up my when the season's over. If I plan on like moving ground blinds or something like that, I like to move it then and there, and then brush it in and all that good stuff to make sure the deer get used to it. By the time the next hunting season rolls around, it's they're used to it, and then you can sneak on in there and be in there when they walk by. Oh, is it down here? Oh, I don't think it's down here. We recreated this picture right here the other day. Somewhat since Gavin got his old shotgun. I don't think it's down here, so I'll have to show you guys on the next live. I'll put them side by side so you can see it. But here, hold on. If you look at this picture, we actually he was jealous that he didn't have his own gun, so we took him out in the woods with a Nerf gun. Um, so we tried to recreate this picture with his very own shotgun. So I'll bring that down next time we I go live. I think I'm actually my cigar a little too early. What's going on, Eric? Yeah, we just sitting over here talking about hunting public land and stuff like that. I got a feeling I'm gonna get me a deal on public land this year. Um, and I know I'm 2 for 2 with the crossbow right now. Haven't missed with it yet. Every deer that I've seen that I've shot at, I've hit. Um, I'll be honest with you. The first time I went hunting with my shotgun and I saw a deer, it kind of came from behind me. We were doing deer drives, and we had everything lined up. And I think it was like me and someone else about 75 yards to my left. There was kind of a house at my 2 o'clock or so, um, and there was a road behind me. I think, yeah, a dirt road behind me. We're facing this way. All of a sudden, I hear something like booking it through the woods behind me, and I turn around and I just see this buck, and he jumps over the road, gets in my peripheral, gets to like where the house is. I don't want to shoot because you got to be mindful of what's beyond your target. So he kept on running, but as he ran straight, he got kind of far away from me, and all I had was buckshot. And I think I was using triple aught buck because that's all the gun store had at the time. Once it got past the house, I threw a shot down there. I know I didn't hit it. I went and looked for blood. I didn't see any blood, so 0 for 1 with my shotgun as far as when it comes to deer. So, but this year I got a good feeling on the catching one. I might do it on public land. Like I was saying, I'm going up Sunday. I saw a tract of land right off the Rappahannock River. It's not part of the Rappahannock Wildlife Refuge, but it is right off of the Rappahannock. And I think I've been there once just fooling around, driving and stuff, back when gas was a lot cheaper. Um, Went back there, saw how open it was, and saw the river and all that stuff. And I think I'm going to try and go there and see if I can get me one Sunday. That's not set in stone yet. We'll see. Outdoors, man. How's it going? Want to wish me a happy birthday? I definitely appreciate that. Um, yeah, man, it's coming up. This year went by fast. Let alone coming up to my birthday. It's been one speed fest, that's for sure. But yeah, I think it's about time. We'll go ahead and haven't done this segment in a long time. I call it Catch of the Week, but we're going to see all the hunting pictures that I've been sent so far this week. So without further ado, let's go ahead and kick that off. All right, so this very first deer I'm about to show you guys, um, it's pretty special. Here, I'm going to show you guys a picture. This one was shot by Nick. I'm not going to try to pronounce his last name because I don't want to butcher it. But an all white deer, that is awesome. Um, I'm not sure. I think he shot it with a shotgun. I think that's what that is. I can't really see from the picture from where I'm sitting at. But nice wrap on it, beautiful like color. I don't know if they consider that full albino, but because I think that for it to be full albino, I think the eyes have to be red. I'm not 100% sure on that part, but beautiful deer. Like maybe its eyes are red. I can't like from where I'm sitting. At, I have my TV up here where you guys can't really see, and even on that, I can't really see if the eyes are red or not. But yeah, awesome, awesome deer. The eyes look red right there to me. I'm hoping he does like a nice mount on that thing. If I could, if I could have shot that deer, I don't. I would have tried to mount the whole thing. I would have got it stuffed or something because all white deer like that is awesome to see. Next hunter, his name is Wayne, and Wayne has been knocking him down. I talked to him earlier today when he sent me another deer that he shot. I think this morning. He's officially tagged out on bucks. All he has is doe tags. Um, but like this is one of the deer he shot here. With the same deer, he's got it hung and the rack on it. And not only is oh boy knocking down deer, he's got himself a turkey already. Then he said that was a hen. He got that. I think he messaged me that one the day before Thanksgiving, and I was kind of curious if he was going to cook that one up for Thanksgiving. But I think he said he had already taken care of that. So, and then here's another deer that he sent me that he knocked down as well. I think that's a little 6 pointer. Yeah, no, eight. I think I count eight. And here's the other picture of that. Tell you, he has been on a tear. To be able to run out of tags already. Firearms season here in Virginia opened up November 8th, November 15th, 14th, somewhere in there. And today's the 28th, and he's already tagged out a doe. I mean, I'm sorry, bucks. So pretty impressive. He must got himself a nice little hot spot out there somewhere. He stays out in the western part of Virginia. Um, so I know there's some big deer out there. This next deer is short. Was shot by George. Nice buck. George down there in Tennessee. Nice old Tennessee buck. And then last but certainly not least, uh, is another nice buck shot by Reese. Move my logo out the way. There we go. So I don't know where all you guys got these nice deer hiding at with all these nice racks on them, but I'm hoping I can match y'all's energy with all these deer that y'all been killing. The Outdoors says the Maryland rifle opener in the morning. Hey man, good luck. Hopefully you knock one down on opening day. It's nothing like getting one and kicking the season off right by getting some meat in the freezer. Apparently Wayne's freezer is probably already pretty full. I was talking to Eric. I know his boys shot down 2 deer in one day, and I can't remember Eric. If you still there, I think you shot one too that day, or you saw one. I can't remember, but I know his freezer is getting pretty full too. So happy for y'all. Keep knocking them down, especially in these counties. They opened it up in Virginia. I think I have a map somewhere. I think I put it in here because I wanted to talk about it. No, I did not. Okay. They color coded the counties where if you're in a tan colored county all season long, if it's brown, it's down. King George and some of the neighboring counties, with the exception of Caroline, happen to be one. If you go over there in Essex County, you got to pay attention to what you're shooting at, so you don't break the law. But I'm trying to stay in the tan counties if possible because I need to get me some meat in the freezer. Now that I got this brisket upstairs in the smoker and I've started cooking some of this food from my Costco runs, I got a little bit of space in the freezer now, and I need to fill it up with some deer meat. And then once it starts getting warm, we'll go ahead and put some fish in there as well. But if you harvest yourself a nice deer, or you catch a fish, or knock down a turkey, Any wild game whatsoever, definitely feel free to send me those pictures via email, through Facebook Messenger, whatever you have me on, send it to me, and I'll feature them in the live show just like this. These hunters that got some nice harvest going on. Now, this next segment, if I must warn you, if you're a little bit hungry, I would probably look away, but don't look away. But this next segment, I call it the Cookaholics. It's for those that like to cook and show our dishes off. All of these dishes are mine. I haven't gotten any food pictures from anybody yet, but I wanted to show you guys what I've been cooking up as of late. So without further ado, here goes the Cookaholics. So this first dish I wanted to show you guys right here, this Tuscan salmon that I cooked one night. Um, Pretty delicious. Start off by bought a whole salmon fillet and cut it up into like steaks, if you will. Not steaks, just little slivers. Seared them on both sides, just salt and pepper, and I put them in that pan that you saw it in. Then I sauteed up some spinach with some cherry tomatoes and drizzle that on top of it, and get you some heavy cream. Put that in your pot. I'll put it in the same pot where all those seasonings are, and let that warm. Turn your heat on low, and then you just put some mozzarella and Parmesan cheese in the heavy whipping cream until you get a nice little cheese sauce, whatever consistency you like, and then you just drizzle that over top of everything and throw that in the oven for about 20-30 minutes until your salmon is done. Pull it out and serve it. Um, and chef's kiss. The whole family loved it when I made that. Um, Next, I got some smothered pork chops. I haven't had smothered pork chops in God knows how long. When I tell you that day, I was in the mood for something home cooked, hearty, and salted pork chops. I was like, I'm gonna smother them bad boys. Smother them, put them on a plate with some mashed potatoes, just a little like simple green bean. Couldn't beat it. Stuffed my face to the gills that night. Um, Lovely. It was just great. Next dish is excuse me. The next dish is it's a sausage and shrimp cabbage. It is very keto friendly if you're into that. Um, Saw a couple creators make this, and I wanted to create my version of it. Just sliced up a head of cabbage, grilled it off in some like a little bit of butter. Maybe not say grilled it, sauteed it till it's tender. Cook the sausage and the shrimp in a separate pan with some like red, orange, and yellow pepper. Then married it all together, seasoned it up with some Cajun seasoning. That was delicious as well. And another goodie that I haven't cooked in a really long time, some stuffed peppers. We had some the Italian sausages that you would normally throw on the grill. I cut a little hole in the casing and squeezed all that out, uh, browned it, and made a tomato sauce. Poured it into a hollowed out pepper and threw that in the oven with some cheese. The kids love that. My kids, especially my oldest son, he don't really like vegetables. Isaiah loved it. And here lately, I've been on an Asian kick because I've been trying to cook some different cuisine. I feel like a lot of us we kind of sort of call ourselves cooking Mexican when we make tacos and fajitas and stuff like that. So I kind of already had a base in that, so I wanted to get me a good base in Asian cooking. So I made some beef lo mein, cooked lo mein noodles, having some oyster sauce and I just wish I could find the Shaoxing wine around here somewhere, so I could give it that extra like Asian flavor. But for now, I just been going rocking with the oyster sauce and a little sesame oil, and come out with that. But last but not least, this has become one of my favorite desserts to serve here as of late: the good old fashioned pineapple upside down cake. I am making one of these for my birthday tomorrow. I'm having a little birthday get together. I'm just gonna have a game night, play some Keno, some card games. I think one of them is going to be oh god, what's it called? Not like a playing card, like the Ace of Spades or whatever. But it's one of the games you play where you have a person and you have like a card that's supposed to be like a random text message, and you play your card, see who's the funniest. We're gonna play that tomorrow. Alabama and Auburn play, so I'm gonna have that playing in the background now while we're playing because I got to keep an eye on that. Roll Tide, see if those boys can beat them out there in Auburn. But that is all I have for the Ode to the Cookaholic segment. If you cook up some delicious dishes and you want to have them displayed during the live show, just like I did just there, go ahead and send those pictures over to me too. I'll be more than happy to share them. I may ask for the recipe as well. Um, if you don't want to share that, that is fine. But I would love, love, love to show your food pictures as well. Those are the only two segments that I wanted to do tonight. I have a couple other segments that I would normally do as well. I don't have anything for those. I have a segment called Social Section where I would normally pick a clip about something that's happening in the world right now. I just got to figure out the legal ramifications of getting a video like that and sharing it on my own platform and talking about it. So once I get that figured out, we'll probably do that. Kind of like a reaction video, get you guys a reaction on it. And then I also have Ask the Big Fella. That segment was doing good for a while when I first did the channel. First started going live, where people would email in and or message me, and I'll keep them anonymous, and they would ask me questions. And as a group, we would all give them advice. I do kind of want to bring that back, but I'm still waiting on questions. So if you have questions that um, you want some help on, advice that you want, send that to me in email as well. We'll go ahead and bring that segment back up as well. See, I don't think I have anything else to talk about for hunting on public land or anything like that. My drink's almost gone too. Cigar is nowhere near gone. I thought I was gonna be able to smoke this thing in an hour. We've been live for 50-ish minutes, and I might be halfway through it. So this bad boy might be getting put out and saved for tomorrow during game night. I know some of y'all are planning on going hunting tomorrow, so I want to wish you guys good luck on that. Remember, Gout Georgia said their mail and rifle opener is tomorrow morning. Um, I know us in Virginia, we've been hunting for a few weeks now. So wishing all of y'all very good luck. Remember, if y'all knock anything down, definitely send them to me. I'll put them in that segment of Catch the Week. Getting kind of chilly in here with the window open over there, trying to blow all the cigar smoke out. Um, I got the air purifier back here behind me. It's pulling a lot of the smoke out of the air. So I probably could do is closing that window temperatures are kind of down here in Virginia right now, especially during the night. So I know right now those deer are up and moved in. So hopefully all of you will see something, a little something, something. So it is 9:50 now. I need to go upstairs and check on the brisket. So I think I am going to end the live show tonight. I want to thank all of you that joined. Really, really appreciate all you guys that watch my videos, subscribe, and hitting, smashing that like button, all that stuff up in my videos get popular. I really do appreciate that. Love you guys. Um, I think I'll go. I'm thinking about going, keeping a schedule of going live every other week. But keep keep checking on the channel. If you're subscribed, you should get a notification if I set up a live for next week. Um, but so I may go live. I just haven't decided yet. But again, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. But I will see you guys on the next live.